reason why I was able to figure that out so quickly this time is because I've been through the process before. And so I have that knowledge that you just have to find the right person and you have to do the awkward therapist dating thing until you find the right person. And unfortunately, if you're really struggling with your mental health, then that could be even more difficult. because it's so worth it. But know that it's not as simple as just making an appointment. It might involve a few different sessions with different people to feel like you found the right one. And that's okay. That's okay. It's all part of the process. And if you shop around for the right one in the short term, you're more likely to make the best progress in the long term. So really, it's just an investment in yourself. And I would invest in you. So I'd love it if you did too. Yeah. This is me in my rough stage. I'm showing you guys because if you're also struggling, I don't want you to feel like you're alone. You're not alone. Everybody's struggling. I really like this sound. It feels like it's itching something deep in my brain. Sorry about that. There are a lot of different types of therapy. There's talk therapy. Some therapists work with animals or do creative tasks. There's CBT, which is cognitive behavioral. There's psychodynamic, which I really like. It tends to dig more into our past and our underlying cognitions and feelings and beliefs. I've also done EMDR, which stands for eye movement something. It's a type of therapy which focuses on helping us process trauma. I found it really helpful, but it's not going to be for everybody. So you just have to be patient and find what works for you. Just like there are ASMR videos that you like and ones that you don't like. Although it's a lot easier to click around than it is to find the right therapist. How do you like that pixelated magic? As usual, I have bound out here. I really like resources that are going to help you live as the best version of yourself. Why would anybody be ashamed of that? We all struggle. We all struggle. I promise. Just in different ways. And you gotta love yours. You gotta love yours. I can't get over how bad the visual quality of this video is. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you're kind of into it or if it's super distracting. Maybe I'll buy a webcam because it's so much easier to record directly on my laptop. But we'll see. Today I'm doing it the easy way. Today I'm giving myself a break. I also have some mini mics I'm gonna try. We'll do a little more stippling. It was weirdly satisfying to watch my hair move over the microphone. episode.